Hey everyone, welcome back to Senior Not Stupid. Listen, the news literally never stops pushing doom, does it? Wars, the economy, natural disasters, health scares. It is an endless loop. And honestly, it's incredibly easy to feel like just throwing your hands up and giving up after 60. But you are far from powerless. Today's explainer is all about exactly that. We're sharing 15 practical ways to battle that constant negativity and protect your mental health. We're going to look at exactly how to reclaim your peace of mind in a world that, quite frankly, thrives on your panic.
So first things first, we need to name the enemy here. News fatigue. This is a documented state of exhaustion, anxiety, and overwhelm, and it's caused by constant exposure to negative news cycles. So if you've been feeling unusually drained or anxious after watching the evening broadcast, you aren't imagining things. In fact, research from places like the Mayo Clinic points out that media fatigue is incredibly common in older adults. Validating this fatigue, really recognizing that the media landscape is literally designed to keep your nervous system on edge, that is our very first absolutely essential step to fighting back. Today, we are sharing exactly 15 practical, science-backed strategies, and these are derived from top-tier research institutions. We're talking Harvard Health, the CDC, and the National Institute on Aging. These aren't just empty feel-good platitudes. These are actionable, structural changes you can make to your daily routine right now that will act as a literal shield for your mental health. Okay, let's look at the agenda. Here is our resilience playbook. We're breaking our 15 strategies down into 5 clear themes: escaping the doom loop, setting firm media boundaries, grounding body and mind, rewiring for daily joy, and lastly, the power of connection. All right, diving right in with Section 1, escaping the doom loop, and recognizing the weight of the news cycle. We absolutely have to shift our behavior. Instead of giving in to passive panic and that endless doom scrolling, we need to make active, uplifting choices. Think about calling a positive friend, or swapping out the news radio for your favorite music. You've got to hit the pause button on harm. It's really about recognizing when the news cycle is no longer informing you, but is actively hurting you.
Moving right along to Section 2, setting firm media boundaries. This is all about taking back control of your screens and your home.
You know, simple rigid rules can instantly change your environment. Strategy 1. Set a hard news curfew. Absolutely nothing after 7 p.m. Give your brain some time to actually decompress before sleep. Strategy 2. Create one no-doom zone in your home. Whether it's the bedroom, a cozy reading chair, or the kitchen table, make it a completely news-free sanctuary. No screens, no newspapers, just peace.
And strategy 3 is a big one. A strict 20-minute daily limit for news apps and social media. The American Psychological Association notes the profound benefits of limiting media consumption like this. Look, 20 minutes is all it takes to see the headlines and stay informed. Anything beyond that, that just allows the algorithm to hijack your nervous system and feed you outrage. So set a timer, get the facts, and get out.
Now for Section 3, grounding body and mind. These are physical resets for profound mental peace.
When that anxiety hits, use this physical protocol. First, take a daily walk outside. Exposure to nature resets the mind incredibly fast. It just pulls you right out of your head and into the present moment. Second, do 5 minutes of slow, intentional breathing when you feel that chest-tightening panic start to creep in. And third, write your worries down on paper and then literally close the notebook. By doing this, you are actively telling your brain, okay, I've acknowledged this, and now I am putting it away.
Which brings us to Section 4, rewiring for daily joy. Actively choosing positivity over panic.
Listen, if we cut out the doom, we have to plant joy in its place. Try replacing just one daily news session with something that genuinely makes you laugh to break the tension instantly. Next, write down 3 things you're grateful for every single morning to build that long-term resilience. Also, implement the one good thing rule. Make it a point to find at least one positive story or moment every single day. Listen to music from your younger years instead of the news. It's proven to lower anxiety. And finally, spend time with pets, plants, or quiet hobbies. Pull your brain out of that fear state and anchor it in joy.
And finally, Section 5, the power of connection. Reaching out and standing strong.
Absorbing the world's fear all alone in your living room? That just breeds despair. But performing just one small act of kindness or calling to visit one positive person instantly breaks that cycle of isolation. You literally stop being a passive consumer of bad news and become an active creator of good news in your own community. It pulls you right out of the fear state. Now, this is the mindset you need to anchor all of this. Remind yourself out loud of this undeniable truth. The world has survived worse. So have I. Remember, you are Generation Ultra. You have seen decades of history unfold. You are experienced, you are not stupid, and you absolutely know how to weather a storm.
I want you to say this phrase every single morning. I choose my peace over their fear. Protecting your peace in this chaotic media landscape is not ignoring reality. It is not selfish. It is absolute survival. The news will always be there trying to sell you fear, but you have the ultimate power to simply turn it off and choose your own peace.
Remember, you do not have to carry the weight of every bad story out there. You've got the 15 tools now. Now it's time to use them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this explainer. And tell me in the comments below, which of these 15 strategies are you going to try first? See you soon. Stay sharp. We've got this.